We might be getting it, man. We might just be getting Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. Now, this is interesting. So, if you guys didn't know, Alex Pereira did just post about an hour and a half ago. That see you soon, Sydney, Australia, Shama. Now, you're probably like, oh, this could mean anything, bro. And for some reason, I think it's an Ankalaev hint, or a hint that he's going to fight Ankalaev. And I feel it for multiple reasons. First reason being this. It's like, randomly you're saying, oh, yeah, I'm going to see you guys in Sydney, Australia, brother. Shama. What are you announcing? Are you posting an announcement that you're going to just go to Sydney, Australia and watch a fight? Is that worthy of an announcement? Like, he's been doing some weird subliminal things that, like, been hinting that he has a fight upcoming. But since everyone's booked, like, we know, like, Carlos Ulberg and Jan Blachowicz are booked. You know what I'm saying? A big theory that even I believed was that they're going to pull Carlos Ulberg from that fight and make Alex Pereira fight. But I don't believe that's all true. And let me just point out some things that I feel like isn't the reason he's going to fight him. First of all, Pereira's been posting a lot of bullshit, man. And I'm going to say bullshit for a reason. I'm going to get to that. Starting with this right here, man. This tweet in December 18th. It won't be Ankalaev. Now, he said this. It sent everyone in the uproar. Look at nearly 5 million views. Sent everyone going crazy on Twitter, on Instagram, on every platform you can think of. Now, it set people like me going off a wall. I was like, bro, you're ducking. I can't believe him. And then I remember people kept saying to me, dude, it was bait, dude. You fell for the bait. Like, he's actually going to fight Ankalaev, or it won't be Ankalaev to beat him. They're having all these random theories. And, like, he knows Ankalaev's next. You know, even though he's been saying, oh, I'm going to make Ankalaev wait, I feel like he doesn't deserve it. This whole time he's been pointing at stuff to prove, like, oh, I'm not going to fight Ankalaev next. So me just thinking, like, as a normal person thinks, I'm going to be like, okay, he's ducking. He's continuing to duck. I'm going to analyze this tweet a little bit more further now that he just said he has some potential news coming off in Sydney, Australia. Now I'm thinking that we might have been played. We might have just been played, and Alex Pereira's actually the whole time been plotting and knowing he was going to fight Ankalaev right when he tweeted this tweet out. So he said it won't be Ankalaev, as in maybe people were right in the sense that it won't be Ankalaev to beat me, or he's just trying to stir the pot and just make people think he's doubting Ankalaev. Because it's a very, like, weird thing to say. Just, it won't be Ankalaev. He could have been like, Ankalaev's not going to be my next fight, or I have someone better than Ankalaev. But he just said it won't be Ankalaev. Just a lot of question marks in this tweet. But it's not the only thing. Because if you remember, guys, it was this video right here that furthered those, like, oh, he's not going to fight Ankalaev, or just, like, making fun at something. So this was a video of Alex Pereira after he met with the matchmakers. And then after this meeting, he said, we were very happy with the meeting. Should I tell them or not? We'll wait a little longer. So, like, he knows who he's fighting next in this video. You can see in his expression, he's all jolly. Just listen to how happy and just trolly he looks in this video.
Olha o sorriso do garoto como que tá, né? Hein, Ed? Chama ou não chama?
Chama.
Estamos em Las Vegas, pô, agora voltando pra casa. Pô, muito satisfeito aí com a reunião. Bom, feliz demais, cara. Pô, essa reunião aqui. Conta ou não conta?
Não conta.
Ah,
não conta, não conta.
Espera um pouquinho mais, né?
Espera pouquinho mais.
É, chama. É. Also,
so this was weird, because this was like less than a day, I believe, like less than 24 hours after he said it won't be Ankalaev. Then he has a meeting with someone, and he's all giggly, all smiley, almost like he plotted something. Almost like he dropped that it won't be Ankalaev as some kind of seed to make people talk about the fight. And he was happy about how the numbers looked. Oh shit, everyone's talking about the fight now, dude. Everyone's talking about the fight, man. And now he's all happy after, like, in 24 hours after you're meeting with the UFC and doing all this stuff. It's just oddly coincidental to a point where it's like, is this staged? Like, did he purposely plant that seed that it won't be Ankalaev to make people start talking about Ankalaev versus Alex? And then he's just like trying to glow like, oh, I'm really happy about this matchmaking. You know what I'm saying? It's not Ankalaev. He didn't really say anything about Ankalaev in this video, but it's very subliminal and very interesting that this video was posted right after the little tweet he did in the Instagram thing he did about it won't be Ankalaev. Now, as I said, back to this video. He says, see you soon, Sydney, Australia, Shama. Now, Australia, the only things confirmed for real on the main card is Sean Shook and DDP and Zhang Wei Li and whatever the fuck the Tatiana Suarez. Now, this fight would be the perfect fight to bump the women's fight a little bit down. Shout out with Zhang Wei Li. She always has entertaining fights. But this would probably be the new main event. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they're allowed to do it. Like, if they're allowed to change the main event. They've done it before. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. It's just like, why is Alex Pereira saying he's going to see you guys in Sydney? This can't just be like, oh, I'm announcing I'm just going to corner with Sean Strickland in the DDP fight. It's deeper than that. Because you're not going to post a video like this where he's just punching a bag. He's hitting a bag, man. That shit, though.
feliz ano novo, Austrália. Saudade de vocês. Espero que todos vocês estejam bem. Nos vemos em fevereiro. Chama.
Telling everyone, yeah, dude, Happy New Year, guys, by the way. Love you guys. See you guys in Sydney, Australia, Shama. You know, this would just be this would just be a very innocent video if like everything I said prior didn't happen. If he never made that little trolley thing saying it won't be Ankalaev, then said, oh, he just met with the matchmakers, had a meeting, he's very happy how it went, and now all of a sudden right before the new year, right before like some kind of spectacular New Year surprise, he just comes to us and says, oh yeah, by the way guys, I'll see you in Sydney, Australia. If this is true, it means that Alex Pereira is actually growing the balls to fight Magomed Ankalaev. Now, brother, respect, you know, brother, I respect this guy, you know. Listen, and you guys still think I like Alex Pereira, and this would make me so ecstatic. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. I just don't like people who duck. So if he's actually making Ankalaev next, and I know people are like, oh, but Kenny, what about Ramadan? UFC 312 is in February, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, which is before Ramadan. As shown here, Ramadan does start February 28th, 2025 to March 29th, 2025. And we know that UFC 312 is going to be at February 8th. So this is the only slot available left for Magomed Ankalaev to fight. This is the only time to fight, right before Ramadan. This is the moment he's wanted his whole life. I would assume, in my opinion, I would assume that Ankalaev will take that shot. He'll take that test and he will fight Alex Pereira right before Ramadan. And then after this, he could take his time off. This just seems like the most fitting pocket and the most realistic outcome from a whatever this is, or for a video like this. I could just be wishful thinking. This is not confirmed, but like when you put the 2 and 2 and all these pieces together, you start to realize like, yo, low key, man, this is probably happening. This is probably what's going to happen for UFC 312 to spice it up. Maybe they can't find anything like wicked stack to put on the prelims and all that stuff, so they're going to stack it up with a really stacked card. And if so, I wouldn't doubt it, because look at UFC 311, super stacked. You know, even that fight night with Amavov looks better than 312 right now. They're going to need they need more heat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like no one better to get on the card than Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev. So if Alex Pereira is actually willing to take this fight, man, actually willing to go in there with Magomed Ankalaev, I'll have so much respect for him. I always respected him, but I'm going to finally be free of like, yo, he's not ducking anymore. I just can't wait to say Pereira's not ducking. That's like a lifelong dream. People don't understand how much I want to say Pereira's finally not ducking and he's going to give Ankalaev the shot. This would be, first of all, one of the biggest fights in the UFC today. Like, everyone's saying the most anticipated fights of the year would be Aspinall Jones or Magomed Alex Pereira. We want to see it. People can gaslight you, dude, Ankalaev's boring, dude. You know, Ankalaev's a wrestling merchant, because they never watch a single fight of Ankalaev, and they're trying to gaslight themselves and try to manipulate themselves like they believe what they're saying, when deep down they know that's not true. Ankalaev, one of the most entertaining fighters. Alex Pereira, one of the most entertaining fighters. There's not a fight on the planet better than this at light heavyweight. Simple as. And like, it's not going to be heavyweight. It's not going to be middleweight. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a light heavyweight opponent. The only other option I can see if he is fighting, it'll be that he's pulling Carlos Ulberg from the Jan Blachowicz fight. But people are going to roast you for that, because if you pull Carlos Ulberg from the Jan Blachowicz fight, it literally confirms the ducking, because we know that Ankalaev could finally fight because it is Ramadan. We know it's before Ramadan, and we know Ankalaev's been feeding for this fight, been begging for this fight. While Alex Pereira the whole time is saying, yeah, you're going to wait your turn, dude. I haven't been respectful, man. I'm going to make you wait. You know what I'm saying? So if this is not about, if Alex Pereira finally said, you know what, it's time. And I'm going to say this, if Alex Pereira beats him, I think he's top 5 all time. I think he's greater than Izzy all time. I think all this stuff, like, I swear I do. Because I think if he beats Magomed Ankalaev, there's no one left at the light heavyweight division who could touch him. Let alone beat him, but touch him. Are you kidding? Touch him? Have you lost your mind? No one else. I don't think Carlos Ulberg could do it. You know, shout out Nigel Sterling, all these up and comers, and like, you know, Lauren Blachowicz, you know, Yuri Prochazka trilogy, Jamal Hill rematch. Like, I'll be real, I'm leaning Pereira for all of those ones. But this fight right here, I just see little to no victory for Alex Pereira. I think Magomed Ankalaev is the better boxer. He's physically stronger, better clinch work. He has the ability to control him better. He just has more weapons and more assets to beat Alex Pereira than vice versa. Now, Alex Pereira is always going to have that one punch power, that shot that he could put him away with. But if Alex Pereira actually goes in there and defeats Magomed Ankalaev, I'll be very impressed personally. I don't know about you guys, but me personally, I'll be impressed. I doubt it happens, but wishful thinking is leading me to believe that we actually are going to see this fight February 8th, man. If this is true, brother, dale, brother, real bad man shit, you get me, bro. Just look at this. Look at this year. This will be the best start of the year ever. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm overreading into it, like some of these signs that Alex Pereira trying to throw us off. But I really feel like he was hiding something special, and I feel like I cracked the case. But let me know what you think down below. That's it for me, and God bless. 2, 3, 4.